Hi, so I'm Kimberly. I'm the educator from the 4th floor.
I'm Amy from the ICU 1st and 5th floor.
And we have Shelly here with us as well. She's video recording from the 3rd floor. So what we want to bring to you today is the new restraints that will be house-wide starting October 1st. So they'll be available on 2 South, the ED, ICU, and 4 South. And security will always have them if you need them. In Meditech, they are called synthetic quick release, but they're also known as our hard restraints. So you do want to make sure that when you're using restraints, that we're using restraints not to keep a patient in bed, but we're using restraints to keep the patient safe. And we do use these restraints as non-violent on the units. Also, that we've also used any alternative method that we have as far as moving them over to another room if we need to for video monitoring, having a sitter come in, try some alternative therapies as far as music therapy if that's available, to try to calm this patient down. Restraints are a last resort. So these are the old way we used to use them is we had wrist and we had ankle, but now they come in medium and large. So if you have a small person, you can use these small for their wrists and their ankles. The same if you have a larger man, you might use these if you're putting a patient in 4-point for their wrists and their ankles as well. So we want to start out today with hooking this up. So if a patient's on a bed, this is the part that would go around that hook that's in the bottom. So the way that this quick release works is we have this snap here. So question is, can a patient snap and get out of it? It actually takes 2 hands in order to get out of it. You have to squeeze this part together and hold this button down in order to release it. So it is still considered a quick release. It's just not where a patient would be able to get their other hand over and release it themselves. Another thing is when you're putting this on the patient, you want to make sure that you do have that 2 finger in between. You're going to go from black to black, and then this part actually goes onto this blue part before it folds over. Then there's the snap part on here that makes it quick release. And you do want to make sure, like I said, that you're able to get 2 of your fingers in, and then this tightens it up on the bedroll. So you want to make sure that the patient can move, scratch if they need to, but not be able to actually get out of it or slide all the way to the bottom of the bed. So Amy actually has over here another one that she's put together, and she's just going to show you how to get out of it quickly if a patient gets into distress.
Pinch here, push here, release. And then if you needed to get this part off as well, the clip, Velcro. And this is where she was talking about the blue to blue to flip over. It helps so the patient can't get out any easier as well. So this piece has to be pulled off, un-Velcro, and they're released.
So there will be some documentation changes as well coming through. There will be more education on that as soon as the screens are about to go live. So just get with your educators for further education in this. And thank you for watching our video.